Why do I say that the case against the CIA in terms of the assassination of my uncle is beyond a reasonable doubt? There are more than 1 million documents, including all the documents that show that Lee Harvey Oswald was a CIA asset. I was almost 10 years old when my uncle was killed, and I was standing in the White House. My uncle's body was in the East Room, and it was a time when we were waking him. And Lyndon Johnson comes in, tells my parents, Lee Harvey Oswald just been shot and killed. The man who did it was a guy called Jack Ruby. I turned to my mom at that time and say, did he love our family? Was Jack Ruby killing Lee Harvey Oswald because he was upset about our family? At that point, like many Americans, was asking questions because this didn't look right. Jack Ruby was a gangster who didn't like my family. My father's initial reaction when his brother was killed, the first call that he made was to the CIA desk officer in Langley. He said to him, did your people do this? The next call was Harry Ruiz. He was a very close friend of my father's. The Cubans at that time had turned on my family and hated them and felt they were traitors. My father thought maybe that the CIA had done it, maybe using Cubans. The third conversation he had that morning, John McComb arrived at my house, director of the CIA at that time, and my father brought him for a walk in the yard and said the same thing to him. Was it the CIA who did this to Jack? My father's first instinct was that the CIA had killed his brother.
Stay free. See it first on Rumble.